Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over my disappointment in the Go Plus Plus. Now I know I've been talking about this for several days in a row, and honestly this is probably going to be the last video, potentially. Just not feeling it. I have been running into a lot of issues, and I've found myself just going right back to the 24/7 catcher, or this one, the other 24/7 catcher that I keep in my car. All right, and I'll explain what am I talking about here, like what's the issue. And not only that, we've gotten the tasks for the next page for these to get the, the sleepy cap, night cap Snorlax. If they made it like a 50-50 chance to get it shiny, then yeah, that'd be crazy, but it's still a very low chance, and it's just a nightcap. Like, it's cool and all, but what they have made us have to do to get it is ridiculous. And we're going to talk about the sleep mode and everything. What do you think? Does it sound better? Got a new mic. I know I need to kind of adjust my tone when it comes down to Go Battle League, but I do believe that this sounds pretty good. I have to start learning how to adjust my tone as far as how loud my voice is, because I had adjusted it to the microphone before. This one's a lot better. It is a nice Rode one. I'm not even going to swivel it around. It just, you can see right there. Anyway, sleep. Pokemon Go Sleep. Now, I have it in sleep mode right now, and let's talk about this. There's apparently a glitch, and I'm not going to go over the details on how it works because I'm not going to be the one to make it go away, all right? So you have to put this into sleep mode so you can register the night of sleep that you had, right? Now, I'm going to go over a few details, but I'm not going to give everything away. But apparently, you only have to register 90 minutes, and people are bypassing it. I'm not going to tell you how. You can probably guess how they're, continuously making it go and go and go. So I did set mine for like 2 p.m. Unfortunately, I did not put it on last night because let me tell you what happened. I went out to use my daily incense, but before I turned it on, I wanted to just grind a little bit. But this son of a gun, stupid device kept on not wanting to catch Pokemon. I had items, I had Pokeballs. I didn't have it set for Ultra or Great Balls. I had it regular Pokeballs, but it just didn't want to go for them, especially if you're still. If you're not moving, it doesn't want to catch anything. Now, it does sometimes, if you're putting in the comments, mine works. Like, okay, fine, sure, yours works, good for you. I'm happy you like it. Okay, great, good, fine. But not for me, and not every time. And if I'm going somewhere and I have like 15 minutes to get there, well, I don't have a time period, but it takes me that long to get there. And by the time I connect it, it's been like 5 minutes. I've already wasted so much Stardust I could have caught in Pokemon. So this stupid thing, I have 24/7 dual catcher. I've got one of these, and I'm sending out the rest. So look out for those. I've already announced the other winners on Twitter. And then I have this one in my car permanently. So I got one of these in my car, I have one of these in my house, and then I carry this randomly on me. If it's in my pocket, if it's connected to the Go or Pokemon Go, I'll probably leave it in my pocket so I can stay connected. And I have to reconnect this one that I have in my car, not that if it's a big deal. So as I'm out grinding, I disconnect this stupid thing, and I connect to this thing, my 24/7 catcher, and it just immediately starts catching. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. Like this, you're getting this for the Snorlax, and I will admit, catching Pokemon with Ultra and Great Balls is cool, but don't worry, this company and other companies are going to be coming out with devices like this that do it without having to do some sort of a little bypass to get Pokemon caught with Ultra and Great Balls auto catch style. So as soon as I connect it to my 24/7 catcher, we're getting Pokemon just bam, bam, bam. There's no issues. I'm like, all right, I'm not using this anymore. So when I came back from my grind, this was in the car, and it was so forgettable, so annoying that I just kind of left it in there. I didn't intentionally, I just forgot about it because it's so forgettable. Not only that, you can't disable the vibration, you can't disable the light, you can disable the sound, the Pikachu sounds, but otherwise you have a vibrating disco ball thing. So, that's not too big of an issue for me. But it can be if you work, so you're going to have to wrap it in a towel, cover the lights if you're at work or something. This son of a gun is a noisy little thing. So I know I was hyped the first day because it was working, and it was working, but as I have used it throughout the days, it has become more and more unreliable. So I do not enjoy this really too much anymore. And as far as the sleep aspect, I already told you people are bypassing it. And as far as the next tasks, they're actually asking you to do this for like 28 days in a row to record so get the stupid Snorlax. So there you go. So if you're trying to connect this to your friends, and which we've already discussed, you can distribute the Snorlax tasks to as many people as you want. But they're going to have this to continue the quest to even complete it. And then with the damn sleep needing to register for 28 days after the initial page of 7, then yeah, you're going to have to be passing this thing around. Like if you knew, yeah. So yeah, okay. So everybody's gonna get a piece of this one if you're only working off of one. So scratch that for the stupid Snorlax. So at the end of the day, it feels cool. It's a premium device, and when it works fine. Okay, like every other device. It is nice that we can use Ultra and Great Balls. It seems like that's the only feature that's kind of making it stand out at the moment here. Again, I do like the design. It is a nice premium feel. It's very the only thing is like it's very slippy, like it'll slip out of your hands because it's so symmetrically smooth. That's why I did come with that little lanyard that you can plug in. Also, if they came with a clip, and if you're wondering what the hell is this clip, there's a magnet in the lanyard that allows you to attach the clip, and then you can kind of clip it onto something. I don't know, gimmick, who knows. But as far as the Go Plus Plus, do you want to invest in this? Well, this is an expensive device, and if you want, you could just invest in one of these, or you can just invest in one of these, or you can just invest in when the company comes out with their own auto catcher that uses Ultra and Great Balls. But that's going to require you to wait, and who knows how long that's going to be, right? So the choice is yours. I'm not sitting here thinking I wish I never bought it. I'm still happy I have it because it's cool. The device that I never really did like because it was too clunky, and I know I'm going to probably get some shit for this, but it was the Pokeball Plus, the actual Pokeball that was a remote. It's premium and it felt good and it works fine. It was just too big of a device for me, and I still have mine in my car. Literally, it hangs from my rearview mirror. It's dead. I don't know. It just sits there as a Pokeball aesthetic. All right. So when it comes to this, if you're deciding if you should buy it or not, it's a personal choice. Yeah, it's cool for the Ultra and Great Balls, and it's personally not connecting and catching Pokemon constantly for me. I'll sit there for like 5 minutes trying to connect it. And you have to make sure it's not in sleep mode, or if it's on, and yada, yada, yada. I know, I get it. That's not the case. It's just simply not catching them. So when it comes down to the new Pokemon Go Plus Plus, my final review on it, I'm going to give it a good solid out of 10, between 1 and 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. I'm going to give it a good solid 8. Maybe a 7. What I don't personally like is the fact that it just sits there and it requires you to sometimes move it a little bit for it to say, oh, you're moving. Okay, we can catch now. No, don't give me that crap. If I turn it on, I want you to start catching everything that's around me and start spinning stops immediately. Don't give me this move around crap first. That's why this thing is the best. Or any of your other auto catchers, okay? And if you're thinking, wow, this is just one big video to promote this device. No, I'm just giving you my honest opinion because this is the only device that I do use, right? 24/7 dual catcher, or the regular 24/7 catcher. That's just the company that I'm working with. I want it to work when I want it to work, especially for the price that you paid. So, yeah, when it comes down to this, it's not the worst device in the world. And it's not the best. Honestly, if it can catch immediately, that's the biggest issue that I have. Also, it doesn't want to connect instantly. When I disconnected this, and I connected this one that was in my car all the time, it just immediately connected. Immediately. I found it through the options, tapped on it, it connected, started catching Pokemon, didn't have to think about it. For this one, I have to maybe look and see if it's catching, disconnect it, reconnect it, and then it's not catching, disconnect it again, restart the app, restart this, turn it off and on, make it do the lullaby song. I don't know what the hell, desync, unsync. I'm like, dude, just get this thing out of here, okay? Just get this damn thing out of here and let me just turn on my regular auto catcher and just catch Pokemon, for crying out loud. Now, I will say, if I do come across a big cache load of Ultra and Great Balls and I want to use them as an auto catcher, and they haven't patched it when I said get these items, all these Ultra and Great Balls, and whenever, who knows when, then I will probably turn that on and have it start auto-catching using those, because I will admit that is pretty cool as a glitch. People keep saying this is an intended feature. Why are there so many people who are brain dead? I appreciate all the supporters and everybody else who's got a brain to think, but if you have no brain And if you do not know what you're talking about, do us all a favor and shut up. Okay? Because you all are driving me crazy. The ones that are commenting saying things like this. You didn't do your homework. They announced that you can use auto catchers for ultra and great balls. Shut up. No, they didn't. They never said that ever. Are you? And they say it with such authority, like they know what's really happening. Like, they said it. No, they said you can use ultra and great balls with pushing the button, by pushing the button, not auto catching. Jesus, can you just stop? All right, I'm going on a little rant on that one there because those people are just like something else. I delete almost all of them. Sometimes I'll comment and just leave it there for you all to just rip them a new one. Anyway, there you have it. I'm not going to be using that unless I get a big cache load of ultra and great balls to auto catch with it if they haven't patched it by then. And I'm going to stick to my 24/7 catcher. That's just simple as that. I'm not enjoying the device anymore. All right. And as far as the sleep aspect, am I going to register it? I am. I'm going to continue to do that so I can get the damn Snorlax after a month. It takes more than a month to get Snorlax with this sleep cap. That's not even special. It's just a stupid sleep cap and it could be shiny. But that's not going to happen. I mean, I can't say for certain, but I mean, give me a chance. Give me a break. You know what I mean. Anyways, there you have it, folks. This Sleep Pokemon Go Plus new device is okay, but I think you should wait, all right? Unless you got money to throw away. This is a personal tax write-off for me. Thank you for watching. Hope you did enjoy this video. Hope you enjoyed the new audio. This is going to be here for good now, and I'm going to rewatch this. Hopefully it doesn't spike and sound all bad in certain parts, but we'll get it down eventually. There's no equalizing too much for me here. There's no options on my phone. There's a couple of things on here, but I don't think it does much for the mic. So we'll have to just adjust our tone. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all next time. Take care.